My dad would always say, if you get up in the morning, go to work, it's a good day.
This association is an essential part of the solution.
The National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, NAHREP.
So what we held was our board of directors installation. We had the 2016 basically hand over the baton to the new leaders. I think the event was an excellent turnout. Despite the rain, it didn't keep anybody away. We had a great lineup of speakers: Mayor Darrell Steinberg, Judge Emily Vasquez, Superior Court Judge of Sacramento, Attorney General Javier Becerra, he's the first Latino in all of the United States to be appointed. And then we had also our Sacramento Association Real Estate Association President Franco Garcia. He's the first Hispanic president in 100 years.
Oh, say, can you see?
We had Denora Kingler, who is from Mexico City. She migrated to this country. She actually just became a U.S. citizen, and it's just so inspiring to hear someone that has an accent and just sings it with so much passion. It was just inspiring.
My journey is the story about America and what you can do in this country if you have a dream and you work hard to achieve it.
The American dream is rooted in the Declaration of Independence. It is the character of what makes the United States, which proclaims that all men are created equal with the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
That's what most people look for, is the chance to have that American dream, right? Buy your own home, and I know you guys are dream makers because you make that possible for a lot of folks. Send your kids to college and know that you can retire in dignity. But for a lot of folks, that's becoming a real difficult task.
What we are seeing in the first month of this new administration is an abomination in my view. You can promote any policy that you want, but if it's about demonizing the First Amendment in the media, if it's about immigration raids, if it's about scaring people, if it's about prohibiting people from coming into this country based on religion, it's plain un-American.
My parents were migrant farm workers, and both of them were unsung heroes, just like many other working poor parents throughout this nation, trying to do the very best for their families.
Remember, so much of this country was built by people like my parents, immigrants. 17% of the workforce in America is immigrant. 18% of American businesses are owned by immigrants. There are twice as many immigrants who take out patents in America than US-born citizens. And 40% of the largest companies in America were started by immigrants or their children. So what would America look like without immigrants? Well, most of us wouldn't be here today in this room.
I believe that we can do better in this country. And I know that this association is an essential part of the solution. People who work hard their whole lives should be able to lift themselves out of poverty.
And so it's our job here in Sacramento to resist where we must, but to also be the model of good governance and good community. We need to model how diversity really works, why it really matters, why we never divide each other based upon our race, our ethnicities, our gender, and how we conduct ourselves, even if we disagree on particular issues, how we celebrate one another, and how we always stand with one another during good times and bad. That's the Sacramento that I am proud to lead.
We want to include a little bit of our culture, of our Latin culture, this event at the installation was a little bit more of Mexican heritage, and so we had mariachi, which is very representative of Mexico, and also ballet folklorico. Imba is the company that came out and danced. It's a school of ballet, and so they came and performed for us that evening. We had a delicious banquet, buffet style, by event architects, and everyone enjoyed it.
Well, we have arrived at the moment that we all came here for, and that is to formally install the leadership of this great organization. By the power vested in me by the Superior Court of California, I hereby install you to the office to which you have been elected. Ladies and gentlemen, the new board of the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, Sacramento chapter. Congratulations.
These feelings of being equal, conquering prejudices, facing and putting aside people's stereotypes, these are the emotions that should drive you to excel and become a better and stronger person.
I think the whole message, mainly, and especially with my thing, would be the American dream. Everyone that was there shared the same dream, the American dream, and owning your home is probably one of the first ones that many people want to accomplish. It's your own little piece of land, your own little safe haven, something to call your own. Become a member. There's so much value in becoming a member locally or at a national level. It's $49 to become a member, or $199 for the Platinum membership, and that gets you into all the chapters nationwide. If you can attend the NAHREP Leadership Academy, it's March 26th to the 27th, and our policy conference, which is March 27th to the 29th, and it takes place in DC.